Good evening, everyone. This is day 70 of growing vegetables in Canada indoors. As my daughter and I transitioned from the outdoor growing season to now getting all of our items started here indoors, right through the winter in Canada. So for day 70, let's take a quick gander. So over here, my daughter has a bunch of items on the go where we have our red Valencia peanuts, right into our potatoes. Now these potatoes were pre-sprouting in the bag in the cabinet. My daughter and I got them cut in half and put in some soil. What you see here is the first indication that the plant is getting closer to harvesting. Usually when you get them planted and they start sprouting, they're very vibrant green, like you see almost on the top. Very bushy, not leaning over. When a potato dies out completely from the top down or the bottom up, that is a good indication you can harvest your potatoes. I've been getting a lot of questions, my daughter and I, about showing a video on how we planted a potato that was pre-sprouting in the bag. Once we have a potato ready, we will definitely get that posted and tag the ones that we're definitely asking. Right beside we have our tomatoes, followed by some garlic, right into our beans. Now these beans also were started on the top shelf where you can see they're doing great. Got some beans on there and some more flowers in the very back there. All in all, looking great. Up to our little seedlings where we have our red pine ginger shampoo plants, also known as your awapui seeds. Right beside it we have some new sprouts of tomatoes. These were roughly about a week in. Beside it we have our Carolina Reapers. Now these are going to be transplanted in the coming days into some bigger pots. And then we have a transplanted Carolina Reaper right there. So over here we have our lemon tree. This was all started by my father, and it was one of his favorite plants. Unfortunately, with his passing, one of his wishes were to give this plant to my daughter and I, in which we'll cherish forever. Never forgotten, always loved, Dad. We miss you truly. So over here we have some of our items that are just going on the windowsill every morning with natural light. We have some garlic in the back that is looking like it's struggling a bit. We do have some tomatoes, which are doing great. And what are these ones?
Awapui.
Awapui plants. These are our rhizomes that we planted. Again, these could take anywhere from a month onwards. This is my daughter and I's first time trying to grow some awapui, so we're super excited and hopeful that we can get some awapuis. Over here we have our tangerine. As you heard my daughter, our tangerine tree. And right beside it, we have our last plant that was started indoors, and this was my father's as well. And again, before his passing, I didn't have a chance to ask him what the plant was. I do believe it is a bay laurel, and a few apps indicate that it could be a bay laurel or a form of citrus. Nonetheless, my daughter and I aren't too worried. It's just great to have this plant in memory of my father as well. So once again, thank you so much everyone for tuning in to my daughter and I's daily update here. And thank you to all of those that have purchased off my daughter and I's website and help support us. We really, really appreciate it, even though we haven't got to some videos to thank each and every one of you. And some of you have opted out of being thanked. So thank each and every one of you. We really and truly appreciate this support. And if you haven't, check out our website at canadianveggies.com. for, again, 100% organic items from our outdoor season, as well as some of the services that my daughter and I currently offer, and apparel. Again, CanadianVeggies.com for day 70. Thanks for tuning in.